And we've got Dodo in action. So, Dodo as the red player playing as the Georgians. Start with the Mamelukes, which is pretty nice. They've got an amazing economy. Really lean into their strengths well, but got a really open tech tree. Like, you know, the ability to go quite a few different directions, but obviously Cav dominant. And we're against the Saracens. So the Saracens are another civ I like quite a lot because they've got a nice, real open tech tree. So we've gone up from about 1180 to, or let's call this 1300. And I'm going to call this guy Oscar. So Saracen pickers are generally a few of a different type of people. They're market abusers, yours truly. They are ultra aggressive players, and they are sometimes like people who just like to just put the foot down. As we see this villager going forward. Is this to wall? Okay. Just to wall. But Saracens lean really well for me into like a men-at-arm archer opening. They've got amazing camels in Castle Age. They can play scouts and feudal. They've got a super open tech tree. The only thing they're missing really is the Cavalier line. So it does make it interesting for the Georgians, a civ that would generally lean into Cav to play a civ that's so strong, probably countering Cav. As we see some nice scouting from Dodo, pulling his boar in. Very good. And we've opted to go to wood early. There is a way with Georgians you can use the mule cart to take hunt and go to wood basically on the way up because you can afford the mule straight away and actually go like 17 pop up. I'm not going to lie, Dodo, I picked the game because I thought the civs were cool and I thought it was like the time taken in the game was actually quite long. So, still scouting around. Yes, it's a really interesting matchup here. Georgians do get really good halberdier. They get really nice towers. They can play into crossbow. Like, there's no issues them playing into crossbow. They just can't do it long term. They get quite good CA. They get healing CA. So, there's like, you know, there's lots of reasons why Georgians can play a myriad of different ways, but I think fast scouts is their best opening and definitely worthwhile investing in. As we see Oscar on wood early, and this is a nice little base for Oscar. He can kind of protect this area quite nicely with a wall here, and that's his gold and wood secured. But it is forward and can be a point of aggression. And kind of a back gold, which is really nice for Dodo, and back berries at the start as well. As we see the deer being pushed. And do we see any deer pushing here? Holy walls! Oh no. Oh. Jesus, Joseph and Mary. That is, yeah. That's a commitment to walls. And, oh God. How are you meant to protect that game? No. No. No, just no. What are you doing? This is like 900 Elo West walls, where I'll try and wall half the map. Then be like, oh, I'm safe. Gate would die. Anyway, well, Jesus. I would see that and be like, cool. We're on. Okay, so why are we walling like this? Are we going to go for a fast castle play? We are 20+1. So we haven't gone up just yet, and Dodo is on his way up. Little bit of idle TC time, but clicking up on 19 pop is nice. Got one deer in, and Oscar is up and scouting, and Dodo is up and scouting. So Loom coming in is going to be 22 pops. This is a bit of an older build. 22 pop, 2 range archers, possibly. But no gold collected just yet. And geez, if I remember Dodo, he's a bit of a micro nerd, and this field's probably dead. Come on. Dink! Dink! Ah, oh, no! He lives! Ah. That would have been nice. That would have been a good little reward. Okay, so we're getting ready for our stable here. Toto's looking at these walls and just been like, what in the actual... How did this happen? And we're going to stone. Okay, this is fast castle. This is the 21 plus. There's no villages under... Jesus. Where's our weak friend? There he is. Just go kill him. This is... Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting fast castle. Dodo been a bit of a nuisance here. I do like it. Has caused the long distancing of some stone. What's Dodo's reaction at home? So we're still going scouts, but Ecotech's both coming in. Now we need to keep scouting around the base, but we found the gold and wood, and that's really important. But and Ecotech coming in. All right, so that cheap market's going to come into play. Barracks for spears. Getting a lot of annoyance value. Now, we've invested in all these walls. There's a hole. There's a hole. Spears out. We haven't seen this yet. And the scouts just... Blue scouts just running all over the place. Donut, welcome in, welcome in. And here we go, running through the hole. Is Oscar going to figure that out now? We've got a couple of spears around. That's unfortunate. Georgian scouts do heals. It's not the end of the world, but I think we do need to get... There's the market. Bam. 75 wood. And this hole's going to get plugged, I think. Nope. But we're losing our scouts. Now, what's our reaction at home going to be? Getting a real nice farming economy up and going. Making a few more scouts. I'd probably like to see the scouts grouped up together. And we're starting our walling process. Now, how does Oscar get up? Like, man, I'm hella confused. This isn't a fast castle. I don't know if it's just selling the stone. Jesus Christ. And we're stonewalling. This is the game. This is fascinating. This is so fascinating. I think Dodo's made the right call. We're not going to see any army from these guys. So let's just focus on our economy at home. Let's get things up and running, and let's get to Castle Age ourselves. I mean, we're investing in stone walls, and we know we've got a hole here. We need to fix that. And is this just... Are we just market abusing stone? I know for Saracens, it's a thing, but like, surely not. Surely not. Oscar's gaming right now. Let me see, Dodo getting some nice little walls down. Quite big investment into these walls. Very big investment into these walls. And the blacksmith's coming down. And I think Dodo's macro is in a position that, you know, we can possibly just go wheelbarrow, go up. Or just keep making vills and go up. Wheel coming in, Oscar's just fucking sold the farm. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Selling everything. He's up. And he's up. Oh. And we can do more stonewall. And now we've got a 2-tile gap here. And blacksmith's complete. We're going to focus on getting these walls down, and Dodo's up. It's a really competitive timing from Dodo. I really like that. We're going to be up before 20 minutes, which is really important. Really smart not to overinvest. Root some scouts forward and realize there's no point pushing on. As we see forging coming in. Is this a Mameluke play? Are we just hedging all our bets on Mameluke? Getting some scouting is really important here. Iceman, hello for a short while. How are you, my friend? Lots of walls. Lots of text coming in. Is this going to be a boom play? I don't know. Okay, so we've got our walls down. So we don't know that he's so heavy on stone. And because you've been really good and got up without a market, you can't see the market abuse going on. Finish some overdue work at home. Hopefully I'm good background noise. And TCs! I thought this might be... With all the stone walls, I thought we might be seeing TCs. Owls and TCs, maybe. But we're still open here. And we still have a palisade gate that just can be like... You can just huff and puff and lay that thing down. It's nothing. Is it going to be a forward castle drop? No way. No way. Forward castle drop. No, more stone walls. Oh no, is he going to stone wall the entire map? TC for Dodo. Just going to be a boom off. Just going to be a boom off. Dodo getting the eco techs in, which I really like. Making a couple of knights. I would like to see us starting to get armor for these knights and maybe bloodlines. But they could just be exploratory knights. I think I've been on the boom's going to be our biggest focus. There's both players looking at 2 TCs, and the stone's almost depleted. And here's the castle on more stone. Oscar's gaming. Thanks, Dodo. I've got a few more games I want to get into, and if I've got time after that, I'll definitely watch another one of yours. I've got 2 more Rex after this I really wanted to have a look at. And if I don't get to it today, I might get to it later on. I'm also starting to put like fun games on YouTube, so everyone should keep an eye out for that. A lot of the casting will end up there, so if you can't make it in when I'm casting, hopefully I can have games available for you to watch later on. The link should be in my Discord somewhere. Now he needs, this is going to be a TC. This is going to be a TC. Bang. Can't figure out where to place it. Bang. Bang. Long distance. Bang. Oh, could have just deleted the lumber camp. But just hitting the blacksmith and the castle's up. Now is it Mameluke? It's Mameluke. Did we get bloodlines? We did not get bloodlines. Interesting, interesting. But again, eco tech's coming in, 3 TCs. Look at this farming eco. Oh, beautiful. Getting the fortified church, the Georgian bonus for the eco. I'd just be dropping them all over the place. And are we going 4th TC? Yeah, we are. 4 TCs, baby. As the Mameluke comes in and does its job. Yeah, so far this has just been a bit of a boom off. And we're committing to monks and we're transitioning to archers. I really like this. Dodo's reading the game. Dodo's reacting to what's happening and making good decisions early. What do we see? We're going to pick up the relics with a bit of relative ease. We got 2 easily in sight. We're just missing vision on that one. We're just missing vision on that one. And where is the 5th relic? We've just found it. So we should get 3 relics pretty easy. And we see Cavarcha. Oh, tasty. Now, Mameluke are great against cavalry, so they will get the bonus against the Cavarchas. But they don't have any base pierce armor. So without getting the upgrades, we're, you know, they should be melting to a mass of Cav Archer. Now, important with Cav Archers, we get Thumb Ring and we get... we have Thumb Ring? No, we don't have Thumb Ring. Okay. So really, really important to get ballistics in that case then. The 2-range Cav Archers should be perfect defense against Mameluke and a cost-effective defense against Mameluke. And so far, these are bloodlineless, bloodlineless? Bloodlinesless? Anyway, they don't have bloodlines. And they're going to be taking the full 7 damage. And hopefully we'll be getting Bodkin and that'll be 8 damage. Doing a really good job to get these relics. Oh, have we seen this relic? Oh, we know there's a relic here. And, oh no, a Oneville Castle. Disaster. The Mamelukes. Yep. At least there's enough HP on that castle. That could have been quite disastrous. And I think maybe we need to get the monks in play. The Mamelukes are pretty strong. Smart to delete. Smart to delete. Where are we going to drop it? University coming down, really important. Hit and run for both players. Husbandry, really good tech to get. Bloodlines are in, so and armor's coming in now. Okay, so Oscar's getting the right techs. Oscar's doing the right things. But we've got some good CA production. Once we get ballistics, and we've got Bodkin now. Once we get ballistics, we'll be in a good spot. And we've transitioned our eco quite nicely to get the techs we need, and we're going to protect that hill with a few more villagers. So I do quite like that. And we do see a Oneville Castle coming up here. Now, what are the stables for? Or are we going camel? And we found the relic, so we should pull that in, and that should be our 3rd relic. Still haven't seen this one, and we've got a monk coming back in with 1. Oh, 4 relics. That's huge. That is huge. Because you can see the spears, I would like run forward and just like donk them. And then you find the castle that's... Yeah, here we go. Big castle tonight. Here we go. Donk. 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 Husbandry, good tech for CA, really need it. Yeah, great. So we're going Saracen Knights. Interesting. We just need to get ballistics. That castle will go up. I don't know if Knights is the right play. I'd probably rather see Camels mixed in, just because if the Camels close the gap on the CA, they're dead. And ballistics coming in. Excellent. And Dodo with close to 100 vills versus Oscar with 75. So Oscar's been really interesting. That was just wall and boom. Wall, market abuse, and boom. 40 farms. 40 farms. There we go. 2nd castle. Now, who's going to be closest to Imp? Because I think that's going to be really important for this game. And I really like the monks in this CA monk composition. Get some healing in and get some conversions in. But this is a really good castle to protect this side of our base. And I'd probably start dropping some fortified churches as well. Get that eco bonus and get that protection. But like the Knight Meat Shield just isn't it. And having the castle just isn't it. This is really, really good engagement for Dodo. Huge engagement. Sitting under 2 castles with ballistics. But the Mameluke are pretty powerful. Mameluke are pretty powerful. The worrying thing is, rams. Oscar just has no chill. Rams and the light cap. And there's an Imp Dodo, and I really like that. And Manaspa sitting in the castle as well. Now the Manaspa are going to have a role to play, but we can't throw them into the Mameluke. We could still blow this gate down and rage shit if we want to, and the Manaspa could be really dangerous there. And Oscar's starting to get the macro right for Castle for Imperial Age, but just a little bit too far behind. Masonry, underrated technology, preparing for a Treb War. I really like that. And it just feels like Oscar's commitment is to Castle Age. Keep spending the res. It's going to have to double down. That's handcart coming in. Getting some houses. We're housed pretty badly. But we're 30 vills behind and equal army numbers. And I just don't know if Rams are it. As we see the Manaspa coming out of both castles. The scary thing about the Saracens, though, is it takes one flick of the wrist and you're in Imperial Age. Their economy is here. This is the Saracen economy. But no matter what, we're too far behind at the moment. I think Dodo's just moving into a really strong position. But here's some raids. The light cav raids are in. Under the fortified church. And this is why I really like a fortified church. You garrison it. Or you have relics in it. And it's going to give you protection. And here come the Rams. And this is really smart. He's dragged everything out of position, sent the Rams in. But the Manaspa just melt them. Really good from Dodo. Yep, get in there. Just kill those Rams. Oh, but he's fighting the Mameluke. That doesn't work. We're in Imp. There's a Ram push coming. It's only 2 Rams though, so it's not going to be super quick. And the Mameluke is sitting under 2 castles with CA here. So this is a defining fight. There's a lot of army. We're raiding pretty hard over here. This is really good from Oscar. And more Rams coming in. But the Mameluke numbers are down to 14. They are doing work on the CA though. The lack of thumb ring really does hurt the Georgian CA, if you ask me. And we're sending the Manaspa in. We're making trebs. And we're getting some night raids, getting some light cav raids. But really, really patient defense from Dodo has held the line quite well. Making more CA, which is really nice. We've lost so many vills. We've lost 50 vills, 70 vills. Holy shit. The raids have been insane. But we've cleared all the army. We've cleared all the army. We've made a trap. Did we cancel that trap? Nope, there it is. And we're going to save the castle. So I think this is a win for us. And Oscar's not yet in Imperial Age. If he wants to stay castle, he does need to enforce the engagements. I mean, Oscar got a lot of value there, okay? He got 70 eco kills, but he didn't get the castle down. He's lost his army, and Dodo's defense is holding. It's gonna be interesting to see how we go from here. But remember, this is the Saracen economy. He can do whatever he wants. I said it before he got the value. Yep, fair enough. I was just too engaged in the fights, Kados. I apologize. But huge, and 5th TC. Outpost, I like it. We found the last relic. Let's get it in there. These relics doing work. Let's finish this wall. Let's finish this wall. And we're trebbing down, which is really nice. We need to add more trebs in, which we're doing. Architecture, CA. So light cav. And I think we just got to keep making CA numbers. Hand cannon switch. Interesting. See you later, Kados. Thanks for saying hi. Come back later to see your game. I'll let you know the timestamp on the VOD for it. And just getting these trebs over here, where they just get that little bit of a hill advantage, would be huge. But the good thing is, Georgians can repair all day. So, capped ram, armor. Oh no, that was just the second armor. That would have made a huge difference. We've got brace up, we've got chemistry. We're getting armor for our Manaspa and the light cav that we got the tech for but never made. And I think we're expecting a help switch, which is why we're seeing the hand cannon in play. Elite Mameluke. Oh, it's huge. And here come the Rams. Now, attacking the Rams isn't great, but the Manaspa need to dive on the Rams now. But go for it, Chestnut. And I don't know, again, if this is the engagement you want. We've just lost everything. We've forced the Rams in. The Trebs haven't even gone down. We need to... Are the Rams going for the Trebs? So we do get the Trebs, but we're going to lose everything here. And we've lost the first castle. Okay. Look, getting the Trebs was important. The castle's still there. We lost a lot of units on that, though. Dodo's just going to keep holding, I think. You've never tried any wine ever. Where should you start? Look, I think the important thing is you want to start with a lightweight wine. You want to start somewhere. So, you know, if it's a red wine, it's a Pinot Noir, it's a Merlot. If it's a white wine, it's probably like a Sauv Blanc, something relatively inoffensive. Maybe like a nice little Riesling or something like that. But you do want to, I guess, balance off. Do you like sweet things? Do you like dry things? You probably will start with something sweeter and adjust as your palate adjusts. But I think the best thing is to go to your local wine shop and a more boutique-y one rather than a corporate one, and have a chat to the people there, or even go on a little wine tour and start trying some wines at the winery. For you then, Chestnut, go and find yourself the Gießen Riesling from New Zealand. It's a little bit sweeter, but it's quite nice. And then you can go to the Gießen Sauv Blanc. I'll type into chat for you so you know what it is. And I'm just ignoring all Donuts Whispers comments because that's just crap. Yeah. And that's a New Zealand producer as well. So you should hopefully be able to find it there. But let's talk about Dodo. Look at this army. We've got 71 army. We're pop capped. We're getting ourselves the Manaspa, just dragging everything out of position. And the hand cannons are getting a bit of value, actually. Forcing a good engagement. The Manaspa's melted, but we need to just get rid of this Mameluke number. The Hussar are doing a really, really good job here, actually. But we've still got... Oh, look at this hand cannons. 24 kills. Still got 20 of them there. And the CA, 22 kills, still with 15. So again, Dodo just getting the better of the engagements because he's got the numbers and he's got the units. But hang on. Hang on. These Mamelukes do work. 45 kills from the 13 of them. I don't know if it's rude if the intention of your comment is to be rude itself. Just balanced. And castle so we can tread push. And I do like this, right? Really smart from Dodo is let's just push forward slowly. Let's take map control and hold your horses. The light cav raids are in. And what are these vills doing? What are these vills doing? We just sent the vills forward. What are we doing? But that's good from Dodo, getting the eco kills up. I really like that whilst pushing at the front. Castle coming down. And the vills are dead, and the mule cart's dead. I like that Dodo distraction. I like that. Oh, very good. But we've lost our Trebs again. We haven't been able to keep the mass. Which means we haven't been able to push. And lack of bombard cannons is hurting us. But we are getting up and raiding, which is really nice. And oh, the Hussar almost let us in. But not quite. I think we just need to wait. Just be patient and get, like, 4 Trebs. I guess we're in a position where Dodo thinks he can just hold this area. This is the concerning. Now the Treb's just going to go. Yeah, yeah. You can just snipe the Treb and get out with such high melee armor, melee attack. I think we need to get our army in position. We need to get our Trebs in position. We need to push. And we're just going off on the raid. This is the wood line that's just been open all game. It's been great. The blocked gate is still there. And a trap coming out here after Oscar. Now, Oscar can add in Bombard Cannon. Has he got a university somewhere? No. Okay. I would like to see Bombard Cannon. Now, taking this fight, we just need to whittle these Mameluke numbers down. The meat shield's doing a really good job of protecting them so they can get their value. They're getting a lot of value. Getting a lot of... But at the same time, Dodo's running him around. Dodo keeps sending units in. He's dragging army out of position. We're taking the fight with a few more trebs, which is nice. And the meat shield's gone because the meat shield's chasing. That's really good. We should push this castle. And then we can hopefully push into the economy. Now, I think we've got an elevation advantage on the Treb War. But the Georgians, you just can't out-repair them. Siege Engineers, huge. Huge. Siege Engineers is going to come in. This castle's just going to melt. The repairs, we've got a lot of builds on it. This is huge. This is such a fun game. There's Dodo saying been playing crap. Look at this game. Buying stone. He's whittling down that economy, which is really nice. It's quite powerful at home, what he's got going. Got a great castle and defense. Oh, and we've lost the Georgian castle. No way. But we've lost the Saracen castle too. Now it's a Treb war, and the Trebs are firing from elevation. But its numbers are dropping. Oscar's kind of pushing. Oscar is pushing. The raids have stopped. We're down to light cav and hand cannons. And... oh, one hit. No, the Trebs are down. Okay, Oscar. With the trade cart. Oh, this could be fun. The Hussar is in now. All the upgrades are in. Is he going to find the trade cart? Now, what's the map like? Is there any gold left? There's a bit of gold left. There's a bit of gold here. Where's the rest of the gold? Can't find it. There it is. Dodo's got it. But the army numbers for Oscar are just huge. Dodo's going to have to hold here, but he's in such a formidable position to hold. It's going to take a while to push this down. We're only on 2 Trebs. We're only on 1 castle. We can't afford another castle. We're just going to be patient here. Plenty of stone in the bank. Georgians can repair for days. Just need to get enough villagers onto the repair job. Whilst it costs less stone to repair, we still need enough villagers repairing the damage. And there's the trade cart. There we go. The sacrificial trade cart. Has it been sent to trade? It's gonna die. It's just gonna die. Okay. That's an expensive trade cart. And we're holding it home. We're building the mass. CA, lack of CA has been an issue, so taking back into it has been good for Dodo. And forcing the engagements under the castle is really good as well. But Oscar is out of gold. Oscar is low on resources. Dodo with the 80 farms, wood in the bank, on gold, on stone, just needs to hold. Just needs to hold this army discrepancy. 5 relics is huge, actually, and you ended up getting the 5th relic as well. Did you? Where'd it go? Here. Yeah, 5 relics is making a huge difference here. Saracens are great for the gold runs there. His economy is a bit of a mess. 80 eco kills to 40, but this ball of Mamelukes, this is what he can ride or die on. 16 Mamelukes with 92 kills. Oh! Unreal. Unreal. They're not just a meme. They are not just a meme. Not just a meme. We need that meat shield. And we've got 70 farms, so, you know, we need probably a few more farms. And we can make hussar for days. The hand cannons doing their job. They've got 25 kills. They also need their meat shield, but the meat shield with 80 farms is a bit easier. Relic gold, look at that, 4 grand coming in. Resources collected, we're 20 grand up. But Oscar's done the better in trades on the KDs because of these Mamelukes. I think we just got to get back to 200 pop. It's going to be the push for both players, is how do we get to 200 pop? This castle repair has been huge. These guys, these 9 bills, just been kind of keeping it going while we're taking these fights, but we're down to 15 army again. Diving the trap, but the Mamelukes doing their job. It's a bit of a stalemate. This look at this death ground. Just look at all those wings of the hussar. The gold is the challenge. Dodo can keep making gold units. Dodo is still on gold, but is that all the gold that's left? That's it. There's 1,000 stones somewhere. Where is this stone? Another good engagement. Really good engagement for Oscar. Don't know what... But we've also sniped one of the trebs, and this treb's so low HP. But the repair bills are there. But this is really good. This castle can't go down to 1 treb with the repairs coming in. Mameluke numbers are at 11. We can't afford any more. Mameluke numbers are at 10. Every Mameluke that goes down is big. As soon as the Mamelukes go down, we can start pushing back. The Dodo does need to start thinking about some trebs. The 21 hand cannons are going to make a difference. I think continuing to dive the trebs... Actually, Smarty's got it. The treb's down. But there's a lot of food. Oh, look at that. They've both got crazy numbers on food. There's 200 villagers farming in this game. But there's no treb. We're going to need to buy some gold here. There you go, sells, yeah. Barely can afford a treb. Barely can afford a Mameluke, even with a Saracen market. And that's a really, really good hold from Dodo there. Insanely good hold. And he's got the death ball now. Just needs to add in a treb, which he's done. Get forward and push. What's Oscar got up his sleeve? The raids are coming through. The pop is climbing for Dodo. The pop is dropping for Oscar. Well, it's kind of dropping for Dodo a little bit too. Because the Mamelukes just shred hussar. Look at these guys. 170 kills between 10 Mamelukes. It's been huge. But this is a big engagement. I've been saying that all day, but this is a big engagement. The hand cannons retreat under the castle. That's all you need to do. We've got the numbers here. What a game this is. And the hussar's gone. The Mamelukes need to retreat. Got the second treb coming out. Dodo's just going to be patient and the GG's called. Well played, Dodo. Huge game. Look at that hussar. 700 hussar for the game. 100 Mameluke. They did their job. What a fascinating game. Just the approach from Oscar was so interesting. But Dodo's just ability to react appropriately, get up to castle age at a good time, control the map. This castle, the first castle we got down, which was this one here. And just controlling this part of the map. How many kills did the castle get? 69, 21. So a lot of kills between the two castles made a big difference. Mamelukes are also like kind of crap, and then they become kind of insane once you get all the techs and get that mass. And I think they're a real hard unit for Georgians to deal with. I think CA was a good call. I think you did well there. The hand cannon transition was interesting, but with the meat shield, it was perfect. Superhero, hello, hello. But yeah, really, really good game data. It's awesome. Looking forward to seeing you crush some AoE leagues. You're looking like you're going to be at a high elo as well. So, playing really well, mate. It's good. 5 relics. Getting relics in a game that goes over an hour just makes a huge difference. That 5k goal. Let's have a quick look at the statistics. KD in Oscar's favor, but was playing with a high value item. But Dodo just getting that army high and making. Dodo, that's the game though. Like you're gonna go up and down. You just keep stabilizing at a higher level than you have been before. No, so superhero. This is I've just been picking ladder games from the guys in the division because I wanted to see how they're tracking. The economy is huge here, and you look at the gold. So not only did we get 5k relic gold more, we found 5k more gold on the map. That's huge. I'm the most dedicated caster in AoE League superhero. I continue after the tournament's done. Right? So this is some really, really good numbers here. Good, clean, fast up times. Getting to castle age before 20 minutes against someone that was trying to fast castle, and the imp timing was huge. Getting that 5 minutes early to imp and taking some good fights whilst Oscar was on the way up. And look at this APM machine here. Woo! But then using, averaging 45 and 40 fast.